Oh, what do you even talk about? UFC 313s this weekend. Yeah. Ankalaev, Alex.
Oh, dude.
Pereira.
Yeah, I got you know who I got in this.
Who?
Pereira.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were going to argue again.
No, I mean, I think Ankalaev is a killer, and they're talking about his wrestling, but, I don't think Ankalaev's fought anybody actually like Pereira.
No, anytime he's fought like a high-level MMA striker, he's never knocked any of them out. He's always won by decision. And also, Alex is a different animal. Also, the narrative that Ankalaev is a wrestler is false. Just by his stats, he shoots once every 15 minutes.
Okay.
He's not a grappler. He's not a wrestler. Now, he can,
Sure.
and I think Ankalaev, in his heart of hearts, he considers himself a striker. He's gone toe-to-toe with some of the top strikers in the division. Yeah. All good. But when you're fighting Alex, who's world-class, not MMA good striker,
on the level of
world-class, it's going to turn Ankalaev into a wrestler. Those leg kicks, the body kicks, he sees the speed, he's like, oh, fuck. And so he'll attempt to do it, and he gets knocked out. That's how I
did a little bit of a deep dive on Ankalaev, too, about that. Like
tough as all get out.
Tough as all get out.
Bit of a bonehead, though. Makes a lot of mistakes.
So I was about to say, I don't know that he changes his game up. He gets a little bit, I don't want to say one-notish because that's absolutely disrespectful, but it's not like his striking is that hard to predict. No. And he will go back to the same patterns. Yay?
Yay. And he makes a lot of mistakes.
Yes. And so
when he could win the fight, like with Jan, like he'll do stuff where you're like, what are you? He's very similar to Brendan Allen. You're like, dude, what?
There you go.
You had it.
There you go. And I think that he, I haven't seen his wrestling. I haven't seen some amazing wrestling. I haven't seen, like, I think Strickland was talking about how big and strong he is. I get it. But Strickland's not a big grappler. And so even though he's a black belt, I think I think Alex feels different when you grab him. I think he feels different. And I think his takedown defense, he's had a long enough time to deal with takedown defense.
Like his coach is Glover Teixeira?
Yeah.
I think he knows a thing or two about takedown defense?
Yeah, and he has other people in there. And so he's gonna have to stand and bang.
But the narrative of striker versus grappler couldn't be further from the truth. The casuals can go, oh, finally a grappler. No, he's actually not.
Well, because he's Dagestani.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like assuming every Brazilian knows jiu-jitsu. They don't.
But the other thing is, like, even if Ankalaev does take him down, now what? There's a whole,
You know how many submissions he has?
Zero.
So.
Yeah, that's right. So
I think, does Ankalaev give him down? Yeah, probably. Maybe once. But I think eventually for 25 minutes, he's going to get knocked out. Me and the UFC brass are praying to God Pierre wins this fight. If Ankalaev wins, dude, it's a disaster. Straight up disaster.
Yeah, disaster.
Because Pierre beats this one, he wins this, then he goes up, he'll fight Aspinall, and if Aspinall beats Pierre, that might just get John Jones motivated to fight.
I thought John Jones and Aspinall.
There's no smoke there.
There's no smoke.
That's all fake.
Still.
John's like, what? But now if Alex goes up, because Tom needs a dance partner, a big name, Alex will do it. If Tom beats him, then John go, all right, now I'll fight him. But right now, there's nothing.
That's intriguing.
There's nothing at heavyweight.
That's intriguing.
There's so much pressure on Alex to win this fight.
Man, if Alex,
I can't wait for this fight.
Oh, me neither.
We need Alex to win.
You might see a different wrestling from Ankalaev. Ankalaev may have wrestling. He might have all the wrestling.
No, he can wrestle because his background in Sambo and sport of combat, like he's a black belt and world champion in that.
Big, strong guy.
Huge.
Rugged.
Huge. He has a chin.
Yeah.
But Alex hits different.
Alex hits different. It doesn't matter about your chin with Alex.
No.
I don't care how big you are. You know who else is big? Every other guy's knocked out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I saw who what's his name? Who used to be a UFC black guy who got knocked out by Jerry just recently.
Jamal Hill.
I saw him at the airport and talked to him a little bit. Said but big man. He's a very big man, and so Alex has no problem knocking out big men.
No. Next time we're going to heavyweight, but
yeah.
Alex
probably walks around at 220, 230.
230.
I mean,
we need him to win this fight.
Yeah. What do you think Aspinall walks around at? Your weight?
Heavier. 265.
Oh,
270.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's
Aspinall's big, man.
That's a lot with no gloves.
He's every bit of my height, about 260 in camp.
What?
Yeah, he's huge, man.
Oh, that's really big.
Yeah.
What do you know right now, Bren? Your weight?
Probably 240 something, 242.
Bring up Al. Let me see what Aspinall is weighing right now, because that's, and he might be 6'5", 6'4",
6'5".
Jesus, it's a very big man. Good guy. Well, he's 6'5", 256.
So that's in camp. He's 6'5", 256 in camp. So out of camp's about 265, 270.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight. He's a bigger man. He's bigger than.
He's big. He's a problem. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be the favorite over Jones and
It's funny. His reach is 78. What is Jones' reach?
78.
No, Jones
74.
Jones is 83.
Oh, never mind. Oh my God.
Jones is 83.
6'4".
84.5. Holy crap.
That's
This guy is making waves on SportsCenter because he's a college wrestler and he says that he could beat Alex Pereira.
if he's a college wrestler.
Well,
That wouldn't get it done.
hold on.
No.
Let's listen to him.
No. That's not enough to get it done.
Oh boy.
That's him? That's not him.
You can beat up if you got a full camp to prepare.
All right, so, and I'm being honest here, it is 100% Alex Pereira because that guy is, and if anyone knows how to wrestle against him, I'm a collegiate wrestler. If anyone knows how to wrestle against him, it's over. I understand he can knock you out with any of the punches. But if you look at people that try to take him down, people take him down with ease because he doesn't know anything about wrestling, and he won't be the champ much longer at 205 if he gets a wrestler in there.
Who's like one UFC fighter you think?
What do you think about that, Brendan? Brian?
I would say that guy may be a college wrestler or was a college wrestler.
A long time ago.
And I don't know what that means. It could mean that he wrestled a couple of years in college. He's not an Oklahoma, high-level D1 wrestler.
Also,
might be.
In 2025, even if he was D1 Iowa wrestler, that's not enough to beat Alex.
Well, you can get him down probably, right?
It's just not enough. No, you're gonna get knocked out.
I was going to say
entry,
he's
his
never
entry
fought.
of MMA, like the spacing, the entry, he's not going to have it.
Yeah.
He's just going to shoot wide open.
Yeah.
And Alex has trained MMA long enough where that's not going to get it
He's
done.
going to catch a knee to the
You
fucking
can't just
grill.
be a wrestler and beat these top level guys anymore. It's not
That's
fucking
right.
2004.
That's right. I was going to say that guy is
He would
actually
get knocked out.
never.
He would get head kicked so fucking fast. His fat ass would get knocked the fuck out.
He's never felt a guy like Alex. Alex is a high level athlete and a pro athlete and a fighter for many, many years.
So you know how much better Bo Nickal is than this guy at wrestling? Amazing. Bo is struggling right now in the UFC. Like struggling. He won, but he's not passing the bar in flying colors. It takes a lot.
It takes a long time. These are the best of the best.
And just because you're so dominant at wrestling, it's just not enough these days. It's not.
That guy.
Because if that was the case, then every collegiate wrestler just go to the UFC and make millions.
That guy right there too.
That guy hasn't wrestled in 10 years.
He would gas out.
That guy has not done anything active in 10 years.
He'd gas out.
He's out of breath
strong.
from walking the steps to the UFC arena.
Might be very strong.
Sir. The only thing you're fighting is KFC.
He's just saying if he had to choose a guy, he'd choose a guy who has no wrestling. Well, the mistake he's also making is Alex Pereira has wrestling.
No, Alex Pereira has anti-wrestling. Alex,
he's got anti-wrestling.
anti-wrestling.
That's a good point. And he's also been doing it because you know what? It's his job. So he's been anti-wrestling and wrestling.
That's what people don't understand. It's your job. It's your job.
And 4 years goes a long way with a guy like that. A long way. A long, long way.